Hello everyone, I am Pranjal Singh, President of Abhyutthanam Society, a non-governmental organization. I am before you because of a serious concern, my friends. My concern is the fundamental human right, and that too the right to education. Friends, the right to education is given in our Indian Constitution under Article 21A. Because our country is facing the problem of illiteracy from last 100 years. So to overcome that problem, our parliament passed an act known as Right to Education Act 2009 in consonance of the amendment done in 2002 under Article 21, that is insertion of Article 21A, which ensure every child the right to education, right to elementary education to the child of 6 to 14 years of age. This is a very basic fundamental human right of every child. Now the issue is with the implementation of this right, with the implementation of this law. The concern of the society is the education, and if there is a special provision for free education, why not society making use of it? If we go to the backward areas of Rajasthan, we'll find that the people living in the dhanis, living in the backward areas, in the slums, they are totally unaware about this right of education. The right which guarantees them to take good quality education in private schools with having 25% of seat reserved for them. Every private school is giving 25% seats reservation at entry level. That entry level means LKG to first. There can be two entry levels also. So those children who are from weaker sections, who are from disadvantaged groups, can take admission under RTE. Now the question is this weaker section and disadvantage, is this weaker section and disadvantaged group is benefited by this law or not? The answer is, if we talk about disadvantaged group, then we have the people from ST-SC section, OBC and SBC section, orphan section and physically handicapped section. If I talk about the statics and if I talk about the data, if I talk about the observation, then this time in Rajasthan also there are very less number of students who have applied under orphan category. This is very serious concern, my friends. This is a concern for education. This is a concern of society. Whole society should take this point seriously. We should reach to those slums. We should reach to those dhanis. We should reach to that backward areas where these people are living, where these people are not even aware about this fundamental right. This fundamental right to education. We have to reach that area. Our concern is, our society is running a campaign called School Bharo Andolan. School Bharo means just fill the seats of the schools. No seats in private schools should be left empty, should be left vacant, because there are more number of applicants in the society and the seats are very less. Still, the data says so from last 3 years. The seats are still vacant. So now, the most important reason of this vacant seats are unawareness. People who are little bit educated, they know about this right. They used to apply and they get their child admitted. What about those people who are illiterate, who are totally illiterate, who are living in slums? They don't even have proper documents of their children. So, this is our duty. We just cannot blame state every time to implement everything. Even though it's the duty of state to impart awareness, and if state is failed to do that, This is a violation of fundamental right. If state fails to impart awareness of any of the law, and especially that law which is related to fundamental human right of education, Article 21A, then it amounts to the violation of that fundamental rights. But now, let the court decide. Let the state decide. And along with state, private schools are also responsible for this violation, for this grave violation of fundamental rights in the society. Now, we the citizen, we the people of India, we should unite and we should stand for those children, and we should ask these people to apply under RTE provisions. This is the time to facilitate the government. This is the time to support the government. This is the time to make the government realize that how much important is this Article 21A is. How much important a future of a child is who is living in the slums, who is living in the dhanis. Every child is equal. Every child is a property of a country. It's a national asset. So, every citizen of India should take this oath that we will work for the implementation of right to education. We'll definitely work for the fundamental rights of the children, that is the right to education. So, now my friends, I would like to appeal you that how you can help those children. I'll make you aware with the provisions of this law. But before that, you should understand the seriousness of this issue, the seriousness of this right. We should see every child equal. No child should be treated unequal, because we have many barriers in the implementation of this law. But we have to fight with every barrier. We have to overcome every hurdle. And it can only be possible when we will be united for those children. We have to stand together for those children who are totally unaware about this right, who are deprived of this right, whose rights are violated. My friends, I would like to tell you about the basic features of this Right to Education Act. That is, in this act, there is a provision of 25% reservations of seats in private schools. These private schools are reserving 25% seats in their entry level. Suppose a school is having 100 seats in LKG class, then he will reserve 25 seats for these children belonging to weaker section and disadvantaged group, and these children can apply against those 25 seats. Every private school is having different number of seats, okay, and some schools are having 2 entry level, and now government has totally guided the private schools that if you are having entry level at first class, then you should have entry level at LKG also. But many of them are not complying with the same. We have to raise the question. We educated people should come forward and make that thing sure that these rules are complied properly by the private schools. Okay, next thing, the child who want to take admission should be of 3 to 7 years of age. The child belonging to 3 to 7 years of age can apply under RTE provisions for free education, Now, the child should be from weaker section and disadvantaged group. Weaker section means that section of a general community, like general category. We have categorization of caste. Okay, so we have this general category. General category people whose annual income is below 2.5 lakhs can send their children under the RTE provisions. Okay, weaker section we can say financial weaker section also, in other words. Okay, economic weaker section we can say. Okay, so general category people whose annual income is below 2.5 lakhs, their child is eligible to go in the private schools under the RTE provisions. Next, BPL card holders. Children whose parents are holding BPL cards can send their children in private schools for free and compulsory education under RTE norms. Okay. Now, after weaker section, we have disadvantaged group. Under disadvantaged group, we have 4 classifications. First, SC/ST community people. These people can send their children for free and compulsory education in the private schools under this RTE norms. ST/SC community people can send their children in the private schools for free and compulsory education under RTE Act. And the best part is, for SC/ST people, there is no income limit. They just have to show their certificate of being SC and ST. Okay, so it's a provision for them that there is no such income limit prescribed by the law for ST/SC people. Next category is OBC and SBC community people. For OBC and SBC community people, there is an income limit that is also 2.5 lakhs. OBC and SBC community people should earn less than 2.5 lakhs to send their children under this scheme in the private schools for free education. Next, the children who are physically handicapped. Those children who are physically handicapped can send those children who are physically handicapped can take admission under RT provision. Okay, and it's free of cost, and there is no such income limit for their parents. Okay, I would like to make that thing clear. For physically handicapped children, there is no income limit prescribed by the law for their parents. They can be billionaires, they can be very poor. Okay, last category is for the orphan children. My friends, it's my humble request to you all to please help these orphan children who are totally deprived from their basic livelihood also. I would like to thank those people who are now running orphanages, who are giving them shelters. I'm so thankful to them. Now, I would like to give a message to those people who are running orphanages, to those people who are living around the orphanages, to those people who are associated with some orphanages. Please, my friends, it's the time to do something for those children also. We can make those children admitted under RT provisions also. Orphan children of age group 3 to 7, they can take admission under the RTE free of cost. Remember, this RTE is for free of cost for everyone. You don't have to pay the fees of the school until your 8th class, until the completion of your elementary education. Until 14 years of age, you don't have to pay a single fees. But the special thing with the orphan students is, if you apply in any of the school under 25% scheme, and you will get the admission out of that 25% schemes also. So this shows that orphan students will be guaranteed with the education. We have to come forward because there is a lack of awareness, mass level of lack of awareness that this RT is there. Because it's not like that just sending my child into the school free of cost. It's all about sending my neighbor's child also. If I got the benefit, then I should ensure that other people should also get the benefit of the act. Okay, so my friends, we should take an oath that we will unite, we will make our country aware, we'll make those people aware whose right to education are deprived because of lack of awareness. So it's my humble request at the end that please impart the awareness about this law. Please help those children to get admitted in the schools, and for any type of assistance in admissions, you can contact our representatives of Abhyutthanam Society, because we are also facilitating those families who are unable to file the documents, who are unable to make the documents. We are applying online for those families who are unable to approach the schools. So my friends, you can contact us on the given numbers, and at the end I would just like to say that please show your concern for this very fundamental human please, at the end I would like to request, This is a very serious issue relating to the fundamental human right of a child. This is an issue related to the future of India. This is the issue related to the future of humanity. So unite and work for humanity, work for the education, and most importantly, do promote the girl-child education. Every girl should be treated equally with the boy, and every girl should be given equal opportunity with the boy. Thank you so much for listening me. Thank you so much. Implement RTE. Support us in School Bharo Andolan. Thank you so much.